Garney here. Hopefully you're having a good day. Hey, it's going to be a short one today because I spent a lot of time in the leadership conference, which with 18,000 people, that's pretty awesome. Oh, by the way, everybody say hi to Gene.
Hello.
Hello. Hey guys, I wanted to share a couple of things with you here, specifically around the leadership conference of what I've learned. It's interesting because, you know, we all hear the cliche, we're all individuals and no one else can tell our story. And that's pretty powerful because we all have our own story. What I loved about this training event and what about this is it's more about inspiration than it is about everybody knows what they need to do. It's just that finding that inner strength, inner fortitude, inner motivation to do the things we have to do. And the best way of getting that emotional support behind that is hearing testimonies, hearing other people who went through the struggles, who went through the pains, who went through the growth. To accomplish things that we all dream of sometimes. And hearing people who have had harder walks of life, I want to call it, to become very successful, people who had a very comfortable path of life, wanting to grow and have this insatiable need to get out of their comfort zone, to get out there and do more. The situation with me is that I'm very comfortable in my zone I'm very comfortable in. I think everybody's comfortable in their zone. But for me, I need to grow that zone. I want that zone to get bigger. And for me to get that to go bigger, I need to know who I am. I need to understand what makes me tick. And then from there, work on that. You know, build on my strengths, not on my weaknesses. I mean, the key thing is building on that strength. And the more you become, here's an example. The more confident you are in a particular area and you continue to work at it, do you get better at it? Obviously. If you are confident in something and you go forth in it to continue to learn, you get better. Use that same analogy is if you are more confident with who you are and you're willing to do things, your zone will grow. I think the key thing is a lot of us worry about, and for me, I worry about judgment. And I think some of us have that pang of worry about judgment. But for me, is understanding the judgment factor is that I don't have to worry about other people's judgment. I just have to be true to myself. But here's the other flip side of that is, but what's driving me in that? And there is a need for approval of what I'm doing. And that's my story. Everybody else has their own thing. Being able to understand that will help me grow my zones, because if I'm confident with myself, I approve myself and I can go forward. I can make this a feeding frenzy, its own feeding frenzy, to make it continue to be confident, more confident in myself. I would continue to grow and just continue on that circle. And that, of course, with the approval of myself and all that good stuff, it works. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Whatever journey you're on, if you are doing any type of personal development, it's a journey, not a quick fix thing. Don't get me wrong, you get all these great programs that are out there, from the Brian Tracy's of the world to the Tony Robbins and all of these things. If you boil it down to its core essence, is believing in yourself so that you can be more confident in yourself, so you can work on growing your zone. That's what I've interpreted. And I feel I'm doing really well in what I do today. But I want to do more. Have you ever got that pang of wanting to do more? Is this it? I've not a midlife crisis question, but more of is this it? And there is a lot more. So why can't I just take myself to the next level? What about another season of my life to the next level? And that's where I'm at, guys. I thought I'd share that with you because, in the future, I'm really doing these vlogs for myself because I enjoy it. Number 2, I enjoy sharing with you. And number 3, I can actually analyze myself in the future. What am I going to be like a year from now? And I can come back to this video here and say, what was I talking about? Have I actually grown that comfort zone, or did I shrink that zone? Is it working? Heck, I don't even have to wait a year. How about just a few months? That's the real story here. Guys, if you like what I'm doing, just hit that like button. But you know what? I'm always looking for new friends to join me on this journey. So show me your support. Get out there and hit that subscribe button. Now, tomorrow is Sunday. We're going to be well, if you're watching this, it is Sunday. So it's, again, another leadership session that day. But Monday, we're going to be out on South Beach or at Miami Beach. So I'll be out there with my Sony Alpha. I'll be out there with my tripods. I'll be out there with my obviously my Nexus 6P to do some time lapse, so I can get right back into the. And can't forget my 360 camera. And yes, Rico, I'm still pissed off about your software, and I'm still pissed off about your video because it sucks. But you have great 360 degree pictures, so it's a great toy, guys. Again, have a great day. We will see you tomorrow. Say goodbye, G.
Goodbye.
Hey, peace.